A meditation called Tough Love. Well, he didn't, did he? Tell us what we wanted to hear, Now, how difficult would that have been? To tell us a few nice stories, a few platitudes all wrapped up in some words that made us feel all warm and glowing? That wouldn't have been that difficult, would it? But did he do it? Not on your life. My dad used to call it tough love. A few home truths never hurt anybody, that's what he used to declare. Well, that's all very well for him to say. He wasn't here for that service in the synagogue that we've just sat through. Now, I count myself a reasonable man, I really do. But what Jesus said that day, he knew it was going to put people's backs up. Examples of God blessing outsiders. I'm sorry, we don't need to hear that now. We're the ones who are being oppressed by Roman rule. We're the ones who are praying to God to step in and save us. We don't need to hear about other people. And to think that Jesus is one of us, grew up right here in Nazareth. And it's all very well for him to say, our prophet isn't recognized in his hometown. Too right he's not, especially if he's going to deliberately go out to wind us up like that. Do we need to hear that kind of stuff? Of course not. We were so angry. You have no idea how incensed we were. We manhandled him out of the synagogue, walked him to the edge of town. People were shouting and screaming at him. So much for the local boy made good. It all got a bit intense. Someone was talking about throwing him off a cliff. What happened next is all a bit confusing. I wasn't at the front of the crowd, as my sister's always telling me. Never in the thick of it, always hovering somewhere near the back. What I do know is that suddenly all the fire drained away. The cries of anger died down. We looked around and suddenly he was nowhere to be seen. I can't quite figure out what went on. We all felt a bit sheepish. So it boils down to this. We didn't like his message and we weren't going to listen. My sister talks about hearing a few home truths and tough love being an important thing sometimes. I've told her she's bonkers for standing up for him. You mark my words about Jesus of Nazareth as he's now being known. He's not going to amount to anything.